A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
This is nice work. It's new, isn't it?
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow.
Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
Tell me, boy, who are you? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground, slaughtered everyone.
Who burned it to the ground?
That's him. That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
I'm sure we're all agreed that all this unrest must come to an end.
I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that whoreson who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
To put a stop to this senseless war.
Yeah, 3 in 1 day. That's right. That's right, ladies. 3 in 1 day. Three streams in one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Maedros, and hi. I'm back. It's more like I almost consider the first 2 just one long stream because literally all I did was have a small breakfast between those streams. It was really just like a break, but still, that was a long stream. But yeah, I still had everything set up. I got my camera was still, I decided I was going to keep my camera on, like all my green screen, everything, the lights that I had, everything set up so that if I decided to, if I wanted to play again, which I felt like I did, and if I felt like streaming it, that I'd be ready to go. So that's what's happening. Aye, it's Nintagious. It is a Nintagious. How you doing, man? Alalie Hernandez. Oh, hi, Alalie. Welcome back. So, yes, this is my 3rd stream today. As I mentioned earlier, I was off work today. And, it looks like I'm going to be off work again tomorrow. Well, at least that's the plan right now, is that I don't have to worry about going into work tomorrow, which is still fine. Like I said, we've saved up quite a bit of money, so just in case the temp job ended, but which it's not. My job is absolutely not ending. But they're having network issues, which is preventing basically people from being able to work. So I'm still at that point now where I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm kind of enjoying having like excused absences that I can afford to have, and I don't have to worry about, like, when I used to work before and my job would slow down and I'd have days off, like you guys may remember happened quite a bit. Those days off didn't feel good because all it did was remind me, crap, I probably need to find a better job than this. So those days off made me feel like I should be looking for a real stable job. This I've already got right now. So when this happens where I can't go to work for a few days, it's never happened before, but hey, I can live with this. And I'm like, hey, yeah, my job demands a lot of me. It demands a lot of my time and my energy and my emotional energy as well. So yeah, I'm good. Getting back into streaming groove. Well, Natages, I'm getting into it right now because of my circumstances allow me to. I have the time, I have the energy. This is more of an anomaly than anything. It's just I found a game that I'm into, that I'm having fun streaming, and yeah, so it's one of those things where when I think about playing the game some more, and in this case, since everything for my stream was still set up, I just was like, yeah, I'll stream it some more. So, picking up again, Kingdom Come Deliverance, having a lot of fun with this game. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. We're about to meet up with our nobleman friend Hans Capen, who has invited me to join him at a bathhouse with some ladies. And I saved the game before, right when I arrived at the bathhouse. So all day I've been doing mostly open world stuff, hunting rabbits, going around the landscape, feeding my dog, making friends with my dog, training my dog how to hunt. It's been fun. But now we're gonna have a little bit of in-game story is gonna be happening with my former enemy. Not real enemy, but he's like this stuck-up nobleman who taunted me because I'm a poor boy, and I taunted him for being stuck up, and we got in fights, and then circumstances made us start becoming friends. So, without further ado,
45 seconds of gameplay.
Let's get into this. I think he's upstairs. Is he upstairs? Or is he through that? Oh, hi! Maybe she knows the way. No? Where am I supposed to meet my friend? Maybe I can just follow her. See?
If you were here every day fucking,
Maybe he's in here. Wait, do I still have my... Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't have my huge honking helmet on. I could probably afford to put my my torch away. Oh, it's dark. All right. What's up, man?
What do you need, sir?
I need you to do me a favor, Henry.
Of course.
Of course, sir.
Good. You'd never think it, but Zdenna here is a demon at dice. She stripped me bare-ass naked, and I couldn't even get a ribbon off her.
That wasn't the plan?
So it didn't quite go as planned?
Not quite, but maybe you can do better. Right then, you've got to beat Zdenna at dice. I refuse to be the only one here with his arse on the show.
Alright, why the hell not?
He asked me to play dice. Are you the one, Zdenna?
How have you all been getting on here?
well, Lord Capon's been chasing us around a bit and so forth.
Hey, Nick.
Nothing we're not used to.
The guy in the corner? You mean me? This guy? That's me. Or the guy down here in this corner, Nick. I had another day off today, and I took the opportunity to set up my cams, and I tried a different lighting situation. I've been streaming on and off since 8 a.m. this morning, my time. It's now 7 p.m. my time. But yeah, I thought it would be nice for people to see that I'm still here. I have a healthy complexion. I still am me. Nothing is, I still, even though I haven't done cam in a while. And also with the coronavirus being in my area, I wanted to make sure keep everybody calm. Keep everyone knowing that everything's under control. Everything's great. That's fine, Nick. Like I said, last time when I streamed during the day, I was surprised to find you there. So bitch have been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. They've been slow, mostly like slow streams. I've had 3 or 4 people at a time hanging out. Alalie was in earlier. Madros has been lurking most of the day. I took one break earlier for like at 20 minutes, and then I sort of stopped for good about 2 hours ago, but I thought I might come back, because if I played the game some more, I might want to stream it, because I've been having fun streaming it while I'm playing it. It's a game that I'm enjoying streaming, especially since my streams are pretty low key these days compared to the days of yore. They're pretty low key. How you doing, man? All right, right now I'm with our nobleman, Hans Capen. He's my former semi-enemy, rich dude, who I've sort of become friends with, but I'm still kind of more like a servant level person. I don't know, it's complicated. He's asked me to assist him in his exploits in the local bathhouse, so that's what we're doing. All right, good deal, Nick. Yeah, this is my second day off work, and it sounds like I'm probably going to be off work again tomorrow. Because now we do have coronavirus in my neck of the woods. There have been diagnosed coronavirus cases within 10 miles of me that don't have known sources, which means coronavirus is circulating in my area. So it's here. I could get it. I don't know, especially on the subways or on the trains that I take, which are super crowded. I could have already been exposed to it. Who the hell knows? But we'll see if it gets crazy over here or not. But my work is closed for computer virus purposes, nothing to do with coronavirus. So their network, it's like a network maintenance issue thing that's been going on, which is, since all my job is on computer, I basically gotta wait till things are sorted out before my whole team. We've been talking on team chat all day. My whole attorney team is like sort of just waiting for them to give us a green light to go back to work. All right, let's see. Shall we play dice? Hans Capen has asked if he lost. They do this dice poker type game, and I guess he lost. It was like a strip poker thing they were doing. He lost. Now he's lost all his codes, and he's asked me to step in to try to vindicate him. He was playing against one of the the bathhouse wenches, whatever, is that what they call them? I don't know. Yeah, it's all viruses all over, man. So now I'm gonna try to vindicate my friend, I guess by beating this woman in strip dice, so she has to take her clothes off. Is that, I think that's what I'm doing.
How about a game of dice then?
Are you sure? What would I do with 2 naked men here?
Sure, she'd think of something.
Let's see how good you are.
God bless.
That laugh he had, he's like, all right. I'm going to use my Heavenly Kingdom die. What is it? It's a miraculous playing die. I found it in a treasure trove. I followed those treasure maps and I found 2 treasures today. And this die was in one of them. Yes.
So, let's see what you can do.
Gonna lurk? All right, Allie. What is that? I don't know what that die is. We'll just take the 1. We'll take the 1, or the 5, just the 1 die. Oh, this is not going well at all. All right. So you keep rolling. A 1 you get score for, a 5 you get score for, and 3 of a kinds you get scores for. Each time you roll, if you want to get scored on it, you have to take those dice out. And then you only have the remaining dice to roll. And if you keep rolling and you don't get, your roll gets no score, then you're bust. So you lose the whole round. You don't get anything. So like right now, like I have 2 5s And maybe I should just take them and call it a round and not roll again. Or I could take 1 5 and then roll again and hope to get something to add. I might do that. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna take the die. And then I'm gonna score it. I think 1s get the most points, 5s get less points. Gets 50 points. And ooh. Okay, I thought it was triple 1. Triple 1s is like one of the highest you can get. So I'll just take those 2 1s and we're gonna call that scoring a pass. We're gonna just take it.
Bad move, but I'm proud of you anyway.
That's it.
Oh, 4 of a kind.
That's all.
That's suspicious. Suspicious. What do I get for 3s? All right, I'm just gonna take this.
It seems there's method in your madness.
This'll be the one.
All right. I mean, she's doing well, but after that first round of hers, I thought she was cheating for sure.
We'll see.
Bust, bust.
Damn.
She didn't get any points. Let's see. I will take the 1. And then I will roll again. The rest of the dice. I'll take the 1 again. And then I will roll the rest. Is that 3 3s? All right. That will be that. Score and pass.
My, my. Some real competition at last.
Ooh, did she lose some clothes now?
Wait, called.
Wait, where's her? She still got her clothes on.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
There's a 1 there. I can't believe I won the game and she still got all her clothes on. I feel like I got ripped off or something. Oh, is it? Does she have a bonnet? Excuse me. Did she have a bonnet that's now gone? 3, 4, okay. Keep rolling. This is crap. So now do I keep rolling? I'm gonna roll one more time, but this is maybe a bad idea. I bust.
Maybe you'd have more luck if you'd remember to throw the other dice.
What the hell was that?
Your turn.
Of course, she gets 550 in the first toss. Well, shit. What happens if I get this? 400. Okay, fine. I'll take it. 500.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
It's my friend having his little commentary.
That's it. Finished.
First one to 1400. All right. Okay, just take the 1. The 1. Oh, I think if you clear all of it, you get to keep rolling. Sweet. Okay, now I definitely don't want to screw up. 1, 2, 3. Do I need to get them all in a row? 1. Is 5 enough? 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. All right, I'll take that. Oh, and then I can clear the dice. Sweet. Oh, I'm so gonna win. Didn't I just win? Here. I think I just won this round. Score and pass. This was the luckiest round I've ever had.
That's the way. You show her, Henry.
Looks like I'm the one who will be doing the showing.
Oh hoo! Get the torch out, buddy. What are you doing? What? She's not showing anything. I won twice. What? It's time to pay up, lady. I feel like she's stalling. I don't know. Maybe this is their version of nudity? I thought he lost all of his clothes. All right, should I assume she's not gonna... Okay, I think I just have to talk to him to progress with whatever's gonna happen here.
I could do with a good soak too.
Then strip off and hop in here.
I couldn't. Why not? Well, he's drunk, but I'm sober. Could I have an excuse? All right, well, he is my lord, but is this like, it's the Middle Ages. Are they going to consider this like a gay thing? And then I'm going to get in trouble? All right, I'm just going to do it.
All right, why not?
Put your clothes in the trunk.
Huh. Oh.
Over. I don't want to tread on anything vital.
All right,
naked.
give me a moment and I'll roll it up again.
That feels good.
Don't take this personally, but I've never seen a man more in need of a wash. I've known cowpats less fragrant.
You certainly know how to have a good time.
Yeah, drink. It's not terribly high quality, but it should do the job.
Sure.
I don't mind if I do. Give me that.
That's the spirit.
So this is how you recuperate from your injuries? Booze and wenches?
Of course. Is there any other way? So, what news, Henry?
You know about that nasty business at Neuhoff I'm investigating?
What about it?
I don't know what to make of it. I can't understand why men would act that way.
You can't afford to cock it up, Henry. It's too important.
Never mind about me. What about you? Have you recovered from our hunting adventure?
I'm well enough, Henry. These baths are just the thing, and Zdenna here is very healing.
You'll keep an eye on things here, won't you?
Get bonuses.
Clara, bring some wine for the gents before they get cross.
All right, what's happening now?
You know what, Henry?
What?
We really can't drink this local piss.
Okay. What do you propose?
Clara, my most favouriteest bathmate.
Sure.
But admit it, my dear, the wine you have here is pitiful.
What's wrong with the bathhouse wine?
I'd rather drink the bath water. You should go and get something better. Though where? Ah! I know! In the cellars under the rat house, there's some excellent wine that Sir Hanish bought for us.
And you want me to go there and get it now?
I'd be indebted to you, and a grateful nobleman is the best ally you can have.
All right.
All right then. What kind of wine is it?
A Sylvan Red, in the cellar under the rat house. It's the last barrel at the end on the right-hand side. Get a picture somewhere and take it with you.
I'd like to ask you something about this wine.
What is it?
Will they let me in?
So I can just go there and take whatever I want?
Yeah. No, not exactly. It would be best if no one saw you.
Ah, I see.
Uh...
And this wine wouldn't be kept under lock and key by any chance?
Yes. Probably. But that won't stop a clever fella like you, will it?
Which wine is it you want?
The Sylvan Red. It's the very last keg on the right at the back. You'll recognise it easily. It's the only one that's tapped.
Okay, well, that's easy.
All right.
All right.
All right then, I'll bring it.
Good man.
I don't think I've developed my stealth skills, and I don't have good stealthy outfit yet either. Let's see, or are they expecting me to go down there in my underwear? Yeah, the hose is good. The boots. Oh crap, is that stealing? Well, which of this stuff is mine? Oh, this is all his stuff. Oh, I thought I put my clothes in there too. Okay, well. I guess I didn't put my stuff in there. What am I wearing right now? I should at least put some pants on. Do I have any dark clothes to wear? Alright, I don't know what else. Everything's gonna make me more conspicuous, not less. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna do this. Dark Jay, that's right! Ain't nobody got no time to put on no pants! What's up, Dark Jake? Hey, good evening to you, sir. And for Brother Felix Contreras. That's right, I'm back. This is my third stream for today. Although the first two was more like one long stream, because all I did was take a break in the middle and eat. Me and my noble friend just got drunk in the bathhouse. And I've agreed to sneak up to the castle and go into the guardhouse and steal some quality wine. Do I have a torch? There we go. So nothing's illegal until I'm actually trespassing. Is my horse drunk too? But I'm not doing too bad. How you doing, Dark Jake? I've had a couple of days off work because it's like technical, like network problems at my work. I think they were worried about I think there's a new virus going around because I heard, like my wife said her work was affected by it too, but apparently not as, I don't know what the difference is, but at my work, they're taking a lot of measures, a lot of precautions. So I haven't been able to go to work the last couple days. And so I've been streaming. See a bug climbing my wall. So I just noted. I'm not used to seeing bugs in this apartment. I used to see bugs all the time in LA. I don't see bugs here. Are you familiar with it too, Dark Jake? All I know is I'm cool because we've been saving up for a long time, but there are some coworkers I have that because we kind of live below our means here. Because before, you know, we didn't have a car. When we're making less money, we just learned not to live with a lot of expenses. And so since we both started working, since we moved here, and our expenses have been low, and I've been working like a lot more steadily than I used to, we've been able to save up. So we can do all right for missing a few days of work. It's not causing any financial strain on us. Yeah, that's where I'm wondering what that bug is. I think it could be, it looks like something that might actually be, that like, maybe it's living in Chauncey's seeds or something. Where it came from. I don't like seeing bugs though. In the apartment we lived in LA, it was an old apartment. We dealt with more bugs than we'd liked. All right. So we're used to not seeing any bugs here. So when I do see a bug, there's a little like slight PTSD from living in LA. Cloppity clop. Cloppity clop. Hey, Maxie. Let me see. How far can I go before it's considered trespassing? This is the buildings where there's like the guardhouse. This is like a drunk bad idea, like misadventure that I'm on right now. Very hard lockpick. That's good. Oh, it's supposed to find a picture too. Well, shit. I hope they have a picture here. I bet there was a picture back at the, where I already was. Shit, should I got a picture? Maybe I need to look for a picture here. Alright, we'll put this away. I'm gonna start my stealth adventure.
Who are you?
What? Who's where? Someone talking to me? I can't see shit. Who can see me? Very hard, huh? Can I get keys? So, we're doing pretty good, Maxie. I need to break into this house to find some wine.
Who's there?
Nope, no one's here. It's just a dog. How am I supposed to get in there? Hi. I forgot. I know I did this quest like 2 years ago. You don't have rats running it. Well, yeah, that's true. That's not an issue where I am. I'm thankful for that. And thankfully, that's something I've never had to deal with. What we got down here? I think this is my last lockpick too. Lockpicking mechanics all bizarre in this game. Okay, well, that's the end of my lockpicks. All right, let me see. Scavenger? No. Worship next to godliness. Was the option A, find the cellar? This is all optional? To the rear door on the ground floor, to the rear door on the upstairs floor. Where was there a location where I was supposed to find a picture? It all appears to be all back there. Okay, I was worried there was something in the bathhouse that I missed. How the hell am I supposed to get into that back door? I think the pitcher is actually inside. So it all comes down to me being able to get inside. And the doors are all locked up tight. So I don't know how I'm supposed to accomplish this. Alright, put this out. We're going back into stealth mode. Oh, I can't even flip and see. I think I need to get in through those back doors, but I don't know how to get them open. I can't even... I can't see a damn thing. This is not a well-conceived adventure. Oh, that's lockpick now, too. Alright, well, so much for that. Not sure what to do. Can I slip in here? That's a very hard lock. Alright, well... hard lock. Very hard lock. I wish there was some way I could just bullshit my way into this place. Because I got no lock picks, and even if I did, I don't have the skill to open those locks. I know I got in this before. Did I have to pickpocket a guard or something? I don't remember what I did. You don't have a lockpick. Let's see. Maybe can I just go up to a guard and just ask. Hans Capon sent me. I need to get some wine. Hey. They can't even talk to me. And you guys talk? Called AAA. They didn't have AAA in medieval Europe, Maxie. Jeesh. Hey. Hey, guard. How about, does anyone ever come and go through these doors? Oh. All right, dog, cut it out. Don't spook the guards. I feel like there was, like, maybe a guard. But there might have been some guards coming or going through these doors. Guard duty. I took an arrow to the knee, and I did take an arrow to the knee. I used to be an adventurer. Shut up! My dog is not going to help me be stealthy. That's for sure. I could have sworn there was like a drunk guard that would patrol and go, or just a guard. I would take any guard. I just need somebody who's gonna open these doors. And I'll just be back here like, oh yeah, I'm just a wood chopper. Pulling some overtime for my master. Gotta chop the wood. Oh, look at the wood I've been chopping. Can I knock on the door? No. I don't think I had a key or anything. That's right, the master needs his morning wood. It's his best kind of wood. He wakes up every morning. He likes it hard and stiff. EV23! Best EV in the internet. How you doing, EV23? Alright, somebody needs to go down and open that door. What do you think, guys? Someone want to go down there? Is time passing? I feel like it is. Like, what am I just gonna be here? Put my thumb up my butt when the sun comes up? Don't get a picture. Get in a rat house. Okay, so there's only 2 doors. This door and this door. And they're both locked. And I can't open them. Shut up, dog. Could have sworn there was a guard or somebody that would open that door periodically. Give me an opportunity to sneak in. It does not appear to be happening. Hey. Anyone? Very hard. What's going on up there? Okay, I'm officially stuck. And I can't tell if time is passing or not. Can I pickpocket this dude? Can I even get up there? Where's the steps to get up there? Who'd have thunk it, Stone? That's right, and I know you only asked that, but you can't believe it. G-Law doesn't know how to progress the game? This never happened before. How can this be? Well, maybe I was supposed to be able to break into this chest, which I wasn't able to do. I don't have a lockpick. Oh, this is open. I don't know how sitting in this stool is gonna help me. No. Ah. Yeah. Locked up tight. So tight. Brad Pritchard. Internet celebrity Brad Pritchard. How you doing, man? Now I know how you've been feeling all this time. There are 2 confirmed cases of coronavirus in the Portland area, Brad. Everybody is freaking out. I don't know what that thing is doing. I feel very blessed because over the past couple of weeks, when I've been streaming, after a long hiatus, I have been seeing more Brad than I have in a long time. You feel nothing but inconvenienced? You're not freaking out, Brad? You know what they need? They need a, they need like a potted plant to have a key under. Alright. Maybe if I act really suspicious, someone will come out and be like, "What's this then? What's all this then?" Oh, it looks like time is passing. Alright. Which quest is this? I'm gonna resort to cheating at this point. This is next to godliness. Kingdom Come, Deliverance. Next. Godliness. Alright, you're safe. Modelo. You gotta watch out though. It could be the next thing is Modelo virus. Just saying. After that, you'd be like, I'm drinking Dos Equis, so now I'm safe. But then it's like, oh shit, Dos Equis virus. Okay, I'm looking. There was a key in the trunk. All right, hold on now. That would have been nice to know. Okay, can I load the game? $19.24. All right, I've wasted too much time. I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, it will have saved right before I was supposed to leave. I don't have to play that dice game again. All right, so what's happening now? Speak to Sir Hans.
I could do with a good soak too.
Then strip off and
Oh
hop
gosh,
in here.
I'm a bit behind. Okay. The Spanish flu. There we go.
All right, why not?
Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this because we've done all this already. I didn't think it. I thought it auto-saved after this.
Over. I don't want to tread on anything vital.
All right, just give me a moment and I'll roll it up again.
Oh.
You said.
Ian!
Okay.
I don't mind if I do.
Drinking.
So this is how you.
Of course.
Never mind about... You know about that nasty business.
What about
I don't...
you?
Alright, now what?
Clara, bring some wine for the gents before they get cross.
Alright.
You know what, Henry? We really can't drink this local piss. Clara, my most favouriteest bathmaid. But admit it, my dear, the wine you have here is pitiful.
Alright.
What's wrong with the bathhouse wine?
I'd rather drink the bath water. You should... Ah!
And you want me to...
Alright, I'll do it.
Alright then.
A silver...
I'll bring it.
Alright then, I'll bring it.
Good man.
So, supposedly there's a key in this chest? Fuck. Yes. That's because I was fixated on armor, on clothing. I didn't look at the all... Okay, anyways. So, let's save it this time in case things get screwy. Yep, all the derp. Up on the horse. Let's get the torch out. Because you don't want to get in trouble for going around without a torch. I gotta keep the torch on until it's time to not be seen. It's like ATS medieval days. That's right. Well, what I need is like a horse and cart. Be like, deliver turnips to Ratai. Like, okay. Speaking of delivering turnips, I've actually got to use the restroom. I don't know if what that has to do with delivering turnips, but I just thought, let's see. I guess I didn't plan well. Well, I guess I've been streaming for an hour. I could have maybe not foreseen that I'd need to use the restroom. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a few.
seconds of gameplay.
All right. Hold on a minute. What's going on over here? I think my green screen's having some issues. What's this? Oh well. Guess it's all screwed up now. All right. I think I bumped the green screen with my chair, so now it's like part of its. I don't know what happened. Oh well. We can live with that. Don't break it. I'm here. I'm here, Allie. I had to leave for a few minutes to do something private. And then while I was doing that private, I went on YouTube and I found this awesome stream. And I couldn't tell what was happening, but the people in the chat were real nice and welcoming. Let me see. But then I came back. All right, let's see about this. We're gonna save. Best stream here. Well, thank you, Allie. I certainly hope that person, gaming lawyer. That sounds familiar. Oh, apparently that guy hangs out and streams while he's on the toilet. What a weirdo. All right, now we got the key. I'm in a private area. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. Here's a picture. Get the wine. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, good stream on YouTube. Oh. Wow, how did he not notice? Alright, doesn't matter. Getting the hell out of here. And now I'm not breaking the law anymore. No problem. Hey, buddy. Just out for a stroll. Nothing suspicious. And... Just leaving. Carry on, gentlemen. Mission accomplished. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, lady. Excuse me, lady. All right. Let's get back to it, shall we? It's time for more bath adventures. You guys should be walking around with torches. What are you doing walking in the dark, you freaks? Yeah, freaks? Don't you know it's against the law? You should be an upstanding citizen like me. Observe the law. All right. Let's get back to it. All right, buddy. I got the wine. The Upright Citizens Brigade. Yeah. Now what's gonna happen? LaCroix! Alright. Come on. My favorite part of LaCroix is saying LaCroix!
So, about that wine you sent me for.
Well, have you got it?
Of course.
You really broke into the cellar at the rat house?
I certainly did. I hope that wine's really worth the trouble I had.
I don't believe it. You really broke into the cellar. You're insane.
You told me to do it.
But, sir, you asked me to do it.
Oh, shit. Reputation lost.
Henry, you'd be talked into just about anything.
Well, let's see if this wine is as good as you say.
What are you waiting for? The parish priest's blessing? Come on then, get it down you.
I've reached a new level in drinking.
Now that's what I call a real wine. Sylvan red. It's not like that donkey's piss they serve in this otherwise delightful establishment. You can tell from the first sip, can't you, Henry?
Yeah, as you say, sir. Sylvan red. The taste is unmistakable.
There's an awful lot of clothes. I feel like there's way too many clothes. Like, it's not realistic. What? Oh, come on.
Leave off, Sir Hans. I'm not like the other girls.
I know, Clara. You are different. you deserve more. You deserve flowers.
What?
What kind of flowers do you like?
Well, I like all kinds. I like dandelions, sage, knotweed, and poppies. I really like poppies.
Henry, did you hear that?
What?
The lady requests dandelions, sage, cabbages. Right.
No, knotweed and poppies.
What? You want me to go flower picking now?
I know. I'm putting you to work again.
Batooth!
But if you do it, I'll give you 70 Flowengroschen.
That much?
Squiventy?
All right, I'll go.
What I won't do for Squiventy Guashin.
No.
What was it she said? Sage something else. And,
It was,
Yeah, what would a bouquet be without roses? There's some in the upper castle garden.
She wanted poppies. Do I have poppies? I think I have some. I have one poppy. All right, that's not so impressive. How you doing, Batooth? All right, I gotta go get some flowers. And the upper castle garden. Is that what he said? Do they mark it on my map? I think that's outside. How do I even get there? All right, well, let's just head up to the castle first. I think it's outside the city walls. Do they need to change the Rat-Toos emoji?
Yeah.
Evening. I think I'm still running around in my underwear right now. Just act cool, G-Law. Just act cool. Evening. Yeah, I'm definitely wearing my underwear. I dreamt I was riding to the castle, drunk, and I looked down, and I was in my underwear. Just keep it together, G-Law. Just keep it together. Excuse me. Wow, he seems really swaying right now. Alright, let's... And then I was back in high school. And I didn't study for the math test. I still have dreams where I wake up and it's the final for some exam. Sometimes it's law school. Sometimes it's college. It's usually not high school. Stop it, horsey. You're drunk. Excuse me. So... just, point me to the garden, if you would. I think I have to go outside. They have no drinking and riding law. Oh, thank fuck. The garden is here. Or is it? Ah. It looks like poppies. Poppy. She wanted poppies. Dandelions. Poppies. And noted for their briefs. Look, here's my briefs right there. Oh, yes. Any more poppies around here? Alright, I think I got what I came for. I wonder what other errands he's gonna throw at me before the night is out. Oh, okay. This is very disorienting, riding a horse drunk in this game. Sorry, not sorry. I'm like Paul Revere riding through the night. Except I'm drunk. And I'm doing stupid drunk stuff.
How are you, Henry?
And everyone knows me.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just get back there. Riding through the night in my underwear. I'll be the talk of the town. Everyone will be like, what were you doing last night, Henry? What are you doing, Henry? The horse is more sober than me, for sure. Alright. Here.
What's going on out there?
What? Nothing's happening. No, I don't want to talk about Ratai. Hey! Didn't I get the flowers? Oh, I need to get dandelions too. I was all the way up there and there was more I needed to pick. Son of a bitch. Okay. That's embarrassing. And I'm not even drunk in real life, so I don't have an excuse. I was role-playing. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone just pretend that didn't happen. Flush your memory. The fact that I just rode back to the bathhouse. Okay, gotta slow down.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. All right, let's try this again, shall we? So what else the hell do I need? Dandelions? Oh, that's it. That was it? Time for a gummy pig.
What the hell are you doing here? I'd like some privacy if you don't mind.
I've come for my wench.
Well, as you can see, I'm not your wench or anyone else's, so fuck off.
What are you doing with my Clara, you cunt?
Archie,
Oh, shit.
stop that. He's just bathing here.
Bathing here, is he? When all the wenches but you are whores.
Archie!
And are you whoring now too?
That's enough, Archibald!
Archibald?
You shut your mouth, I'm not done with you!
No, I swear the gentleman hasn't touched me.
Actually, that's quite true. Well, mostly.
No, nothing happened. Nothing.
We'll talk about this later. First, I'm dealing with this bastard!
I'd like to see you try arse and balls.
Arse
and balls!
For the love of God, stop it, both of you!
Fucking hell. Hey. What do you think you're doing?
All right, it's time for a little boxing match. Okay. All right. How can I stop? He's coming at me, bro. He's coming at me.
What the hell got into you? Trying to drown a nobleman?
Oh, shit. Fuck. I didn't know.
Get out of my sight. Go on before I remember I can have you hung.
I apologise, your lordship. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Archie, wait!
Oh. Phew. I nearly got drowned by arse and balls.
Oh, that's the least relaxing bath I've ever had.
Fuck, I feel like I've swallowed the Baltic.
Oh, drinking will be the death of you.
Damn right. Is there any wine left?
Are you out of your fucking mind? You want to carry on?
Of course. Well, don't tell me you don't fancy a drink after all that.
Where the hell did I end up? Okay. Let's see. How am I doing? Player buffs. Injured head. Okay. What does that do? Your head is injured. This injury can result in bleeding if you're not careful. Alright. Am I fighting Dwight Schrute? False. Dwight Schrute would not have lost. Alright, I think I need some of this. Time is it? I think I'm officially done with this quest, though, at this point, are I not? Next to godliness. See if Sir Hans is alright. Well, where is he? It's like, is he back up at the castle? Okay, yes he is. His horse is still here. But where's my horse?
Heel.
Hey, there he is. What a quinkadink.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Am I still in my underwear? Let's put some clothes on, huh? Shall we? Can we maybe... Oh, I take that off. There. We still kind of look like shit, but at least we're not wearing our underwear anymore.
Yeah.
Let's make sure Hans is okay. I woke up in the bathhouse yard with a head injury. And it seems like I'm the more responsible of the two of us. Pardon me. Oh, there he is. You all right, buddy?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
What will you do with them, Sir Hans?
What, with arson balls? I don't know. What do you think I should do with him?
Don't punish him.
He was drunk and insane with jealousy. I'm sure he'll be sorry when he sobers up.
But he tried to drown a nobleman. I can't just let him off.
He didn't know who you were. Anyway, if you let him off, you'll show that you're the better man.
I suppose you're right. Fuck him. But we had some pretty good sport, eh? See you later.
All right. Anything else, sir, before I leave? What's he doing? Attorney.
Sir Hans, I heard something about a tourney in Rattay.
Yes, Hanush has decided to revive the tourney at the upper castle. It's only a bit of entertainment for commoners. A few fellows on foot bashing each other with various weapons.
Well, you don't seem like your usual cheerful self, sir. Anything wrong?
Yes, blast it. Hanush was on my back about what I'd do all day, so I told him I was busy dealing with very important knightly matters. I said I was training my future page in combat, initiating him into the art of swordsmanship and other battle skills.
I didn't know you had a page.
Well, that's just the thing. I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It was just something I made up on the spot to get him off my back. Only it seems I was a bit too convincing. Now, Uncle wants my imaginary page to demonstrate what he's learnt in the tourney.
I can see how that could be a bit awkward.
That's putting it mildly. The old man is like a dog with a bone. He'll never let go. Unless... Yes, now I think of it. I'll tell Hanush I was training you. All you have to do is enter the tourney, batter the fuck out of all the other peasants, and everyone will be happy. Except for the losers, of course.
I just have to win the tournament.
What, and I'm to become your page? I'm not sure if Sir Radzik will agree.
No, Radzik doesn't have to know anything about it. It's just a little charade for Uncle's benefit. Not that it's such a bad idea. Who knows, maybe one day.
All right. I just hope it won't get me into trouble.
Everything will be just fine. You'll see.
All right.
Well, I suppose I can handle a few fellas one at a time. Oh, all right then.
Of course you can. That's the spirit. You have to put up some coin to enter, though. Naturally, I'll pay for that, so you don't go around calling me a pinch purse. Go and see the tournament master. You'll find him somewhere around the upper castle courtyard. He'll explain everything and sign you up. Run along now. And don't let me down, Henry. Remember, you have to demonstrate you've been trained by a master.
Great. All right.
Your wish is my command.
Excellent. Afterwards, we'll drink to your glorious deeds. Take care.
I was supposed to get 70 groschkins or whatever, whatever he said when he was drunk. So now I need to enroll an attorney. Back him. And yeah, I can pull a bowstring. I just can't pull that particular bow that I... Earlier, I've got a new fancy bow that I'm not strong enough for. Oh wait, I need to feed my dog, huh? Hold on. Let's see. I've got 90 nourishment. I should be good. Oh, hold on. There's still a bit of life left in this hare meat. Where's my dog?
To me?
There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, mutt.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Here, have some of this, almost rotten hare meat. Get off, dude. Stand in here. And who's a good boy?
There's the good doggy.
You're the good doggy.
That's my boy.
Alright, that's enough. Oh, I got a new perk point for my dog. I gotta check that out. I got new horsemanship perks too. Strong thighs. What does that do? Increases your chances to stay in saddle if the opponent tries to unhorse you. What are the other ones? Skittish and storms. Wounded horses will run faster. If an opponent tries to unhorse you. I like that. Staying in the horse is good. Being knocked off the horse if I'm trying to get away is bad. So let's do that. And I think I like Dread Steed. If he's wounded, it runs faster. All this is about me getting away if something's trying to kill me. Now let's see what I can get with Houndmaster. Nice doggy. +1 charisma bonus. Sick. This is where I can attack people. What does Sniffer do? Your dog can sniff out foes at a much greater distance. Huh. The dog helps me avoid ambushes. You know what? I want to be able to sick them on people. Yeah. Is there any water bucket around here? I feel like I'm filthy. For having spent a whole night in the bathhouse, I sure do look like shit. All right, let's put all my stuff on so I look. Gonna put on this. Gonna look like a proper combat ready dude with a nice frilly fringe on the top of my helmet. I wish this helmet's stats weren't so much better than the last ones, because it looks a little bit ridiculous. All right. on a sec. Do. Well, alrighty then. Well, I officially do not have to go to work in the morning. It was pretty set that I wasn't, but now it's official. Because now I've heard also from the agency. Oh, what was that? Okay. All-nighter! I don't know if that's quite what it means. Especially since I've been streaming more or less almost constantly since 8 in the morning. It's been, well, not exactly 12 hours, but I'd say at this point I've streamed like 9 hours today. So, I don't think, I'm not planning on stopping anytime like in the next few little bit, but I think I still need to, I need to be able to rein my sleep back into a normal level. And I also need to be ready in the event that they call me in the morning, which they might. May as well never quit. Well, Brad, maybe you're right. Why am I fighting it? Alright, who's the, there's a guy up here? I need to talk to you about the tourney? No? Who do I talk to? Oh, it's
what are
private.
you doing here?
Sorry, buddy.
Get lost or you'll have me to...
Sheesh. Alright, sorry. We didn't raise you to quit. Can't go in there. Like now when I point at anybody, I have the option to sick my dog on them. What time is it? Maybe it's just too early. It's like 7 in the morning. That could be the problem. Hey. Alright, well what else can I do? I could use some nourishment. But not that much nourishment, I'll end up sluggish. What I could use are some nice apples. Do we have like a barrel of apples that I can eat from? Probably chicken feed. Just grab some chickens and eat the eggs. You gotta eat the eggs right out of the chicken. That's how you know they're fresh. So I think the guy I need to talk to is in there. He's probably just not up yet. I can't talk to you, right? Hey. Hey. I don't mean to be trespassing. I'm supposed to talk to a guy. Alright, well what else can I do? Scavenger. That's far away. The good thief I'm not gonna do. Mightier than the sword's far away. Beggar's feast. Oh, that dude wanted boars, huh? I can go hunt a boar. Okay. At least I can try to hunt a boar. So everything's closed right now. What? Good night, Wesley? Is that like Wesley Crusher? I'm not getting the reference. That's one thing. I'm being extra protected from the COVID virus by being at home. Unfortunately, that'd be an expensive quarantine for me. But just not getting paid, period. Oh, okay. I definitely didn't get the reference. Now I know what you're talking about. I was thinking Wesley Crusher from Star Trek. Shut up, Wesley! I wonder if I actually can kill a boar, or if I'm just gonna make it mad and it's gonna... Can boars kill me, or they just run away? Will my dog be able to take down the boar? Is Sir Capen's horse going to be blocking the bathhouse for the rest of the game? Actually, I want to see if I can get the I'll most likely kill you in the morning. That line sounds familiar. All right, I am filthy AF.
What do you want from me now?
I'd like to just
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
I know I was here all night.
And what is it you'd like?
Hunt Ratus. I think I still had a head injury, didn't I? So heal my wounds, bath, and laundry.
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
How much?
As you wish. Do you have the coin?
I don't. 30? I got 1.9k. I'm good. But I'm gonna haggle.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Let's see. How does 25.5 sound?
Agree.
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
How's about this much?
You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's how
Goodbye.
it works. That's how you do it. Oh, that's taking me halfway into the day. Okay, well, I guess I don't have to hunt boars right now. Because I didn't realize I was going to be here that long. Alright, Hans, your horse is still blocking the bathhouse. Well, maybe I could go talk to Teresa now. Because she's right here. I just took a bath. And it was, I think, it's raining, but it was time to go and say Teresa again. So, let's see. Am I wearing the, Here, let's take this off, too. Nope. Where's she at? Maybe she's back here, having lunch. There she is. Hey!
Look at you, lover boy.
You gotta turn around. Let's do something. Oh, I've come about the water carrying job.
How did things work out with the job I arranged?
You did what I asked, but still, Antonia's a widow now. Not all the coin in the world can help if God doesn't will it.
Do I have a bouquet?
Teresa, I brought you something.
My, how chivalrous. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
Wow, I didn't realize I had a bouquet. Let's see. Do you want to get together again?
Don't you want to do something together again?
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
In the morning, come in the evening. Okay, in the evening. Why does she want me to come back in the evening? I did finish Fallen Order, Maxie. I did one other private stream on that, but I finished most of the game on my own in private, and I enjoyed it a lot. I had a really good time with Fallen Order. Highly recommended. Have you played it, Maxie? Hunt Ratus, because he was pretty boring. I don't know. I met Matus, in real life. He seemed like a real stand-up guy. She wants to polish my sword. Well, that's nice of her. But why does she have to do that at night? I don't understand. What are you getting at, Stone? Oh, you never picked it up. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Joss paid for, because you get it on the premium Origin access. And it was during, I took several days off for Christmas. I was going to use it for traveling, but then I stayed home because I was afraid I was getting sick. So I played a bunch of Star Wars, had a bunch of time to play that game, and I really enjoyed it. I'd gone through kind of a spell where I couldn't figure out any games that I was into, and that one broke the spell. Wait, what am I doing right now? Oh, I'm just gonna enroll for the tournament. That's right. Because I tried to see Teresa, but Teresa's like, come back and see me at night. I want to polish your sword. Whatever that means. Alright, let's see if we can find the guy I need to talk to now. That is daytime. There? No? Oh, he's down there. Oh, I should probably check, Oh, my nourishment. I guess staying at the full service at the bathhouse, you get fed, too. That's nice. I'm gonna save the game. Alright, bud. Wait, is it this guy?
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I want to enroll in the tourney. Well, why don't you tell me about the tourney? I don't know how it works.
What are the rules of the tournament? Is there anything I should watch out for?
Well, it's not a life or death struggle. We're not barbarians, after all. Anything in particular you'd like to know?
Yeah, how long?
How long does it go on?
I need everything. I need
All
to know.
day long. The combatants have to go through several tough bouts before the outcome is decided. Usually the victor is announced before sunset, but it's not unheard of for duels to drag out until
And
nightfall.
then I can go and see Teresa. How many rounds?
How many rounds do I have to win to become the final victor?
Depends how many people enroll. Today comes out at 3 rounds.
Okay.
The combatants who win the first round go through to the second, and the winners of the second will fight each other in the final duel.
Okay.
Is there anything else I need to know?
The tourney is for commoners, but that doesn't mean chivalrous behavior doesn't apply. Anyone who leaves the arena before the winner is announced forfeits the duel. If you
Okay.
strike an opponent who has yielded, you'll be disqualified too.
Fair.
And what do I have to do to win? Do I have to beat the opponent every time, or do I get several tries?
To get to the second round, you have to beat your opponent twice in the first one. If both opponents win one bout each in the round, the victor is decided in a third duel. Whoever wins that one goes on to the next round.
No, boy, not yet. I had important things to take care of. I had to go get wine and flowers. It was a nightmare.
What kind of weapons are used in the tourney?
You can take your pick. In the first 2 duels, that is. If a third duel is needed to decide the matter, Sir Hanush chooses the weapons.
Can I borrow equipment?
Can I borrow weapons and armor here?
Not only can you have to. This is about fighting skill, not about who's got the best kit.
Fair.
So you and your opponent get the same. There's equipment prepared for all the combatants. As soon as you sign up, you'll have armor and weapons prepared for you too.
All right.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
Okay, I want to enroll.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
You'll have to wait a few days until Sir Hanush announces another one.
Oh.
Come then, and I'll gladly sign you up.
Oh,
Good luck
no.
to you.
Stop right there.
What?
I have to search you.
What? Wait.
Are you deaf?
Yeah, I'm gonna surrender.
Why?
Such are my orders.
Well, I have rabbit meat, but last time I checked, it wasn't marked as stolen. All right, go ahead. See what he tells. I'm just curious what he might turn up.
If you insist.
I think I'm clean.
All right, you can go.
See, I don't have to bribe him or anything. Dude, what a dick. He was so dickish about it. All right, So maybe we're gonna go hunting for that boar after all. Oh, that's Sir Hanish. That's Sir Hanish. That's the Lord of the Land, right there. Okay, he's non-interactable. It's just random to see him walking around. I do see that I might need some repairs. Let's see if I need repairs. And can I do my sword? I forget how this works. Help? Yeah, I need some help. Press E and select which weapon you want. Select which part using left and right. Up and down to hit the angle. If it's too shallow, the edge won't be sharpened. If it's too steep, you can dull the blade. You have to keep the grindstone turning using space. Exert the correct pressure by holding, let's see. Press the middle mouse. Or you use mouse up. Okay, mouse up to press and mouse down. Middle mouse, like the mouse scroll wheel? Alright, well, I'm gonna see what happens. Oh, stop it. It's a little awkward. Am I damaging my blade? I don't like it when that smoke comes out. I have no idea if I just get more smoke, going. Okay, I'm just curious to take a look at it now. Slashing damage. How do I know if I did a good job? Oh, there's like a sparkling. Oh, that's the rain hitting my blade. All right, turn it back. No, turn it back. We got. It's a very awkward control mechanic. More pressure is mouse up. I think sparks are good, but smoke is bad. Alright, let's see. Can I do it the other way too? Sparks are good. Smoke. Oh, my stamina is getting worn down. Alright, you know what? I don't know if I did good or not, but we're just gonna leave it at that. Gonna ask him to run some repairs.
God be with you. the Lord watch over you.
Let me close this up. Select all. 37. And let's haggle. Did I? Oh, I just closed the deal. Okay. You have to hold down to haggle. That's fine. Let's check in with the tailor as well. How's my boots doing? My boots? Do I have to go to the foot armor man? Or cobbler? You always gotta see the foot armor man. Okay. 93. I think we're good. Smoke. A sword as dull as a butter knife now because you are afraid of the smoke. I don't know if that's how it works, Brad. Although, man, I just remember smoke being bad. All because I was afraid of the smoke. All right. Hey, buddy. Repair my
Christ
clothes.
be praised.
Clothes.
Good luck to you.
It's cheap. Just close it. Close the deal. All right. Now I'm ready to go hunting. Why is my horse so dark? Okay, it's fine. All right, let's save the game. Let's go hunt some boars, shall we? Or really, I think what the strategy will be is I'm gonna find a boar, and then I'm gonna send my dog after it. I didn't even ask him. I told him to go get a rabbit, and he went out and killed a deer. I think he's perfectly capable.
Yeah.
I think my dog is going to be... I'm still good.
Yeah.
My dog is going to be my main source of bitch tactics in this game. Get a whole pack of dogs? I didn't even know I could get one dog until very recently. But that would work. A whole pack? Just everyone just hears all this howling and barking everywhere I go. Like, oh shit, it's the dog master. Run for your lives. He's gonna sick his bloody dogs on us. Let's see, where was that crossing? Here? No. There, up ahead, that's it. You sharpen your dog's teeth? Yeah, definitely 30 dogs sounds about right, Allie. I agree. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for these dogs. Maybe I can train my dog to befriend other dogs. He can be the leader of like a vicious dog gang. So wait, if the dog's teeth, if smoke comes off of them, does that mean they're gaining the power of fire, Brad? Just like my sword? Okay, there's a rabbit. I think I don't need... Alright, where was the, Here was the boar hunting spot. If you get enough smoke in your dogs, they'll bring fire. Wow. Thanks for all these wonderful tips, Brad. Appreciate it. I had no idea. Man, I don't understand this game at all. How do you know so much about medieval weapon preparing? Where there's smoke, there's fire breath. I think I've heard that saying before, Nick. Or something like that. Is that what it was? Your 30 minutes of playing this game taught you a lot. I forget, Brad. Was this in a Humble Bundle? Is that why I have an extra key? Wait, where's my dog? Okay, there's someone else's dog barking? It was exactly the phrase. Well, I certainly believe you, Nick. Let's see if I can have my dog kill the boar. That would be ideal. Alright, this is right around where the boar lives. That's right. That's why I like you, Nick. You're an honest person. Oh, get him, boy!
Get him!
Kill the boar! You just give up on the boar already?
To heal, Mutt.
My dog is tired from hunting? What kind of bullshit is that? What do you mean you're tired from hunting? Was that it? Oh, I only needed 25. Here, have some boar meat, dog.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
It's 80 pounds of boar meat. You'll love it. That's right, Princess Unicorn.
45 seconds of gameplay.
Okay, so this is here, eat the almost now the hair meat needs to go. Eat that. It's definitely, I got a bunch of rotten stuff on me. Let's just drop that. Let's see, 123. Want to get rid of, let's see, 90? How does 90 sound? All right. Wait, why don't I'm still overweight as shit? Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this. How much is on my horse? The hair meat on the horse is still in good shape. Let's get rid of 8. So I just have exactly 25, which is what I need for the quest. And I'm pretty much maxed out on carrying weight just from that. That's why you feed your dog money? That's why you're feeding him boar meat so he gets a taste for boar hunting? Smart stuff. I think I ended up giving him rabbit meat. I just dropped like 200 pounds of boar meat on the ground, but he's like, oh, you didn't tell me I could eat it, so I'm gonna respect the fact that I don't have permission to eat that meat, master. All right, where's my oh, what a coincidence, right here. All right, we'll put that away. We don't need any more. We don't need to kill any more boars. I'm surprised one arrow did the trick. I wonder if my dog softened him up first. Don't be disappointed when it only catches rabbits. That was human meat. The coronavirus softened him up for me? Oh, that's good. Nothing like a little swine flu. Soften things up. Alright, come on, horse. I know it's a little bit rough, but you're up to the task. Alright, let's get back on an actual trail. There we go.
Yeah.
What are they gonna want next? They'd be like, you know what peasants really like? You know, we're just trying to get by. We could really use some zebra flanks. Where the hell am I supposed to get that? Zebra flanks. Okay. All right, let's slow it down a little bit. What's an ostrich? Is that like some kind of wyvern? How many heads does an ostrich have? That's how you can tell. Let me see. Where's this guy? Courtship, I have to go back tonight. Scavenger. Beggar's Feast. Oh, he's back here. Alright. There's like a tavern back there I think he's hanging out in. I don't know actually where he's hanging out. There's nothing. It's just like a random spot behind some houses. Hippo hearts, lion loins, and lizard gizzards. Starting to sound like a World of Warcraft quest, actually. Just have to go to the Barrens. I think I can find all that stuff there. Hi, dog. Hey, where is he? Oh, he's down here. Yeah, that's right. How can you tell? No, you gotta leave the stripes on it. That's how you can... Otherwise, they'll know. They get to cut the What? What do you mean? Hold on. Why do you guys keep checking me for contraband? Where's the guy I'm looking for? I thought he was supposed to be right where I was. He teleport across town? Okay, I guess he's just on the move. Let's find an old mule. And hey, oh, son of a bitch, my game just crashed. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Maybe I should consider stopping streaming, because I am actually starting to get sleepy. But what at first I want to do is I want to eat these Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. I have a few left, and I'm going to have them with you guys so I can savor the memory. Oh. But yeah. Yeah, blame Retus. I think it's a good time to end the stream. It's like getting close to my bedtime. Plus, I stream all day long. Like literally since 8 in the morning. So I'll just stay here and eat these last 4 Thin Mint cookies with you all. When we were on the coast, we ran into a Girl Scout selling cookies. And we made her day by buying 2 boxes of Thin Mints. Which are the best Girl Scout cookies. So good. After this will be no more Thin Mints. Just real quick. They're alright, Evie, but they ain't no Thin Mint.
This is on.
How about this?
Recorded Books Incorporated presents an unabridged recording of The Fellowship of the Ring, the first volume in the Lord of the Rings trilogy
There.
by J.R.R. Tolkien.
It's on my phone, Nick.
Narrated by Robert Inglis.
Will I
The
get
Lord of the Rings is
struck
copyrighted
for this?
1955 and 1965 by J.R.R. Tolkien. Copyright was renewed in 1982 and 1983
Buckle
by
up,
Christopher
folks.
R. Tolkien, Michael H.R. Tolkien, John F.R. Tolkien, and Priscilla M.A.R.
This is not really exciting.
All rights reserved under the Bern and Buenos Aires copyright conventions. Published in book form in the United States by Houghton Mifflin Company and worldwide by Unwin Hyman Limited.
Well, this guy is better than I am at reading this stuff. Actually, I'm not sure if I have the paper books anymore. Now I'm curious whether I do or not, to be honest. Hold on, Nick. All right, Nick. Here, we gotta start in the beginning. Lord of the Rings is well into it. The music of Ainur. There was Eru, the One, who in Arda is called Iluvatar, and he made the first Ainur, the Holy Ones, that were the offspring of his thought, and they were with him before aught else was made. And he spoke to them, propounding to them themes of music, and they sang before him, and he was glad. For a long while they sang only to each alone, or but few together, while the rest hearkened, for each comprehended only that part of the mind of Iluvatar from which he came. Yes, Nick, it is. But just listen. Just gonna breeze through this before, and then we'll get into Lord of the Rings. Is that cool? Well, actually, should we read this and then The Hobbit? Because chronologically speaking, The Hobbit comes next. Turns out I've got all the books in paperback. I've bought them several times and got rid of them and bought them again and got rid of them over my lifetime. But just for something to look forward to, I have the Elijah Wood cover. Yeah, the Elijah Wood Fellowship of the Rings cover. Alright, where were we? Yet ever as they listened, they came to deeper understanding, and increased in unison and harmony. And it came to pass that Iluvatar called together all the Ainur, and declared to them a mighty theme, unfolding to them things greater and more wonderful than he had yet revealed. And the glory of its beginning, and the splendor of its end, amazed the Ainur. So they bowed before Iluvatar and were silent. Just be disappointed by The Hobbit because it's not actually extremely long and filled with super irritating dwarves. Yeah, it's true that most of the dwarves in the actual book don't play much of a role at all. They're just there to fill in the numbers. Then Iluvatar said to them, "Of the theme that I have declared to you, I will now make ye, I will now that ye make in harmony together a great music. And since I have kindled you with the flame imperishable, ye shall show forth your powers in adorning this theme, each with his own thoughts and devices, if he will. But I will sit and hearken, and be glad that through you great beauty has been wakened into song." Then the voices of the Ainur, like unto harps and lutes, and pipes and trumpets, and viols and organs, like unto countless choirs singing with words, began to fashion the theme of Iluvatar to a great music. And a sound arose of endless interchanging melodies, woven in harmony that passed beyond hearing into the depths and into the heights. And the places of the dwelling of Iluvatar were filled to overflowing, and the music and echo of the music went out into the void, and it was not void. Never since have Ainur made any music like to this music, though it has been said that a greater still shall be made before Iluvatar by the choirs of the Ainur and the children of Iluvatar after the end of days. Then the themes of Iluvatar shall be played aright, and take being in the moment of their utterance. For all shall then understand fully his intent in their part, and each shall know comprehension of each, and Iluvatar shall give to their thoughts the secret fire, being well pleased. I am, Madros. Nick asked me to read Lord of the Rings before I went to bed, and I thought we should start at the beginning if we're going to start. So, that's right, everyone. I bought us a few hours of fantasy book. I'm curious to see. Maybe I'm going to run out of steam. Let's see, where were we? But now Iluvatar sat and hearkened, and for a great while it seemed good to him, for in the music there were no flaws. But as the theme progressed, it came into the heart of Melkor to interweave matters of his own imagining that were not in accord with the theme of Iluvatar, for he sought therein to increase the power and glory of the part assigned to himself. To Melkor among the Ainur had been given the greatest gifts of power and knowledge, and he had a share in all the gifts of his brethren. He had gone often alone into the void, places seeking the imperishable flame, for desire grew hot within him to bring into being things of his own. And it seemed to him that Iluvatar took no thought for the void, and he was impatient of its emptiness. Yet he found not the fire, for it is with Iluvatar. For being alone, he had begun to conceive thoughts of his own, unlike those of his brethren. You just hearkened the other day? No, it's not. Aren't you getting this? You know who Melkor is? Melkor is, that's Sauron's, the guy that made Sauron who Sauron is. And when Melkor finally got defeated, Sauron rose and basically took his place. But he was never as powerful. Melkor was like basically a god. So, some of these thoughts he now wove into his music, and straightway discord arose about him, and many that sang nigh him grew despondent, and their thought was disturbed, and their music faltered. But some began to attune their music to his rather than to the thought which they had at first. Then the discord of Melkor spread even wider, and the melodies which had been heard before foundered in a sea of turbulent sound. But Iluvatar sat and hearkened until it seemed that about his throne there was a raging storm, as of dark waters that made war upon one another in an endless wrath that would not be assuaged. Then Iluvatar arose, and the Ainur perceived that he smiled. He lifted up his left hand, and a new theme began amid the storm, like and yet unlike the former theme, and it gathered power and had new beauty. But the discord of Melkor rose in uproar and contended with it, and again there was a roar of sound more violent than before, until many of the Ainur were dismayed and sang no longer, and Melkor had the mastery. Then again Iluvatar arose, and the Ainur perceived that his countenance was stern. He lifted up his right hand, and behold, a third theme grew amid the confusion, and it was unlike the others, for it seemed at first soft and sweet, a mere rippling of gentle sounds and delicate melodies, but it could not be quenched, and it took to itself power and profundity. It seemed at last that there were two musics progressing at one time before the seat of Iluvatar, and they were utterly at variance. The one was deep and wide and beautiful, but slow and blended with an immeasurable sorrow, from which its beauty chiefly came. The other now achieved a unity of its own, but it was loud and vain and endlessly repeated, and it had little harmony, but rather a clamorous unison as of many trumpets braying upon a few notes, and it essayed to drown the other music by the violence of its voice. But it seemed that its most triumphant notes were taken by the other and woven into its own solemn pattern. You're talking about Middle-earth's creation last game session? Friends said he thought it was neat that the gods sung the sword into existence? And there's evil from one discord. In the midst of this strife, whereat the halls of Iluvatar shook, and a tremor ran out into the silences yet unmoved, Iluvatar arose a third time, and his face was terrible to behold. Then he raised up both his hands, and in one chord deeper than the abyss, higher than the firmament, piercing as the light of the eye of Iluvatar, the music ceased. Alright, it keeps going on. It keeps going on for another 400 pages. I think maybe this is a good place to stop. Oh, the world, okay. Oh, that must have been an autocorrect thing. I was like, what does that mean, the sword? See, I like that, and that this turns out that this music that they made was the history of the world unfolding. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right. Well, that's enough of that. Unless, would you like me to keep going, Nick? I do notice there were 11 people here, and now there's only 7. So maybe not everyone likes listening to the Silmarillion. But yeah. I got the Silmarillion, The Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I think I've got the authorized the authorized biography of J.R.R. Tolkien, which is was part of the original book sets. Hello, Connor. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. We'll have to pick a more exciting book. What are you talking about, Nick? Have you ever read the Silmarillion? It gets, actually, the last 100 pages is really good. The part that I really like is about the end of the Second Age, when it's really talking about Sauron, like the history of Sauron and Isildur and all that stuff. You've only ever read The Hobbit, huh? I did read the entire Silmarillion and I did enjoy it. But a lot of it I enjoyed in the context of like a history book, not because I was reading it and being like, wow, I'm really like loving this thing. Monway, Elendil. Okay, yeah, Sauron is the downfall of Numenor. How far back does it go? Hey, look, Maedhros. And Maedhros answered, but how shall our voices reach to Iluvatar beyond the circles of the world? And by Iluvatar we swore in our madness, and called the everlasting darkness upon us, if we kept not our word. Who shall release us? Yeah. Yet he yielded at last to the will of Maedhros, and they took counsel together how they should lay hands on the Silmarils. But the jewel burned the hand of Maedhros in pain unbearable, and he perceived that it was other names I don't know how to say. Look at you, Maedhros, you're all over this. You're all over it, man. Anyways. You're not short enough? I think any hobbit over 4 feet is considered a freak. Was it Merry or Pippin that drank the Entwash that grew to over 4 feet? And that was he was considered like a freak, like a legendarily tall. And it was only because he drank the Entwater that made him get over 4 feet tall. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, if you get your hands on the Silmarillion, if you start about the last 100 pages with the downfall of Numenor, that might be where you want to. That's where it really sort of leads right into Lord of the Rings. But I really found it was all worth reading. I've forgotten most of it. Ali, were you enjoying the nighttime, the reading thing? You know, I offered to play my audiobook. I wonder if I could get like copyright strike for that. Yep. Some good stuff right there. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, I wonder if you can get copyright strike for reading a whole book on like a stream. Because I imagine it's illegal, that it's copyright infringement. But how would they ever find out? I don't think there's an algorithm that can pick up on that. If I played the audio book recording, something could pick up on that for sure. Nick is being mean. You think Owlie would be an elf? There's no automatic detection for such things. So someone would have to snitch. Who do you think would do it? Who would snitch? I bet Stone. Stone's still here? He's probably off telling the Tolkien estate right now. Stone! Where are you? Maybe he might have left already. Well, he might have left when I started reading Lord. When I started reading the Silmarillion, he's like, "Fuck that." You think Matus also? Either, but Matus spends more time here. I'm sorry, Stone spends more time here. Because Matus pops in for a little while here and there. And sometimes he'll get caught up in a conversation, but usually he's in for a few minutes and then he's gone. Matus is more, or Stone is more the person that would be here long enough to cause trouble. All right. Well, ambitions aside, there's something actually a little bit appealing about the idea of sitting here and reading you guys an entire book. I don't think I would ever do it, but there's some part of like making that suggestion. There's just like, oh, that'd be cool if I just started reading. I wonder how far I could go before my throat got raw. You might snore through the Silmarillion? Hold on, Nick. The downfall of Numenor. It is said by the Eldar that men came into the world in the time of shadow of Morgoth. And then they fell swiftly under his dominion. Morgoth is Melkor. It's the same as Sauron's boss, Sauron's old master. The men came swiftly into the dominion of Morgoth, for he sent his emissaries among them, and they listened to his evil and cunning words, and they worshipped the darkness, and yet feared it. For there were some that turned from evil and left the lands of their kindred, and wandered ever westward. For they heard a rumor that in the west there was a light which the shadow could not dim. The servants of Morgoth pursued them with hatred, and their ways were long and hard. Yet they came to the lands that looked upon the sea, and they entered Beleriand. In the days of the War of the Jewels, the Edain, these were named in the Sindarin tongue, they became friends and allies of the Eldar. Eldars are elves, by the way. And did deeds of great valor in the war against Morgoth. One of them was sprung. Of them was sprung upon the side of his fathers, bright Arundel. And in the Lay of Arundel, it is told how at last, when the victory of Morgoth was almost complete, he built his ship Vingalot, that men called Rosendil, and voyaged upon the unsailed seas, seeking for Valinor. Valinor is the island where the elves go when they go west across the sea. That's where they go. For he desired to speak before the powers on behalf of the two kindreds, that the Valar might have pity on them, and send them help in their uttermost need. Therefore by elves and men he is called Arundel the Blessed, for he achieved his quest after long labors and many perils. And from Valinor there came the host of the lords of the west, but Arundel came never back to the lands he had loved. See? Isn't this better than you thought it was going to be? The Silmarillion would kill me if we're not read in a lawyer's voice. Have you read it, Brad? In the great battle, when at last Morgoth was overthrown, and Thangorodrim was broken, the Edain alone of the kindreds of men fought for the Valar, whereas many others fought for Morgoth. And after the victory of the lords of the west, those of the evil men who were not destroyed fled back into the east, where many of their race, still wandering in the unharvested lands, wild and lawless, refusing alike the summons of the Valar and of Morgoth. And the evil men came among them, and cast over them a shadow of fear, and they took them for kings, and the Valar forsook them for a time, the men of Middle-earth, who had refused their summons and taken their friends of Morgoth to be their masters. The men dealt... The background music is fitting? I guess it kind of fits, doesn't it? It's kind of like the Old Testament, lists of stuff. Let me see if it gets better. Maybe I should skip to the next part. I want to see where Sauron starts coming into it. Because all sorts of interesting stuff happens around this time. No, there's too much context. You have to read the boring stuff to get to the good stuff. Let's get to the last chapter. Of the Rings of Power in the Third Age, in which these tales come to their end. Of old there was Sauron the Maya, whom the Sindar and Beliaran named Gorthar. In the beginning of Arda, Melkor seduced him to his allegiance, and he became the greatest and most trusted of the servants of the enemy, and the most perilous, for he could assume many forms, and for long, if he willed, he could still appear noble and beautiful, as to deceive all but the most wary. When Thangorodrim was broken and Morgoth overthrown, Sauron put on his fair hue again, and did obeisance to Onwë. I think that meant he pretended to be like a good guy. You gotta eat your vegetables if you want dessert, that's right. The Herald of Manwë, abjured all his evil deeds. And some hold that this was not at first falsely done, but that Sauron in truth repented, if only out of fear, being dismayed by the fall of Morgoth and the great wrath of the lords of the West. But it was not within the power of Eärnwë to pardon those of his own order. I guess he was one of Sauron's co-people. So was Gandalf ended up being from this order as well. He commanded Sauron to return to Aman and there receive judgment of Manwë. Then Sauron was ashamed, and he was unwilling to return in humiliation and to receive from a Valar a sentence. It might be of long servitude in proof of his good faith, for under Morgoth his power had been great. Therefore Eärnwë departed. When Eärnwë departed, he hid himself in Middle-earth and fell back into evil, for the bonds that Morgoth had laid upon him were very strong. In the great battle, the tumults of the fall of Thorongrodrim, there were mighty convulsions of the earth, and Peligrad was broken and laid waste. The northward and westward many lands sank beneath the waters. They're saying by the Third Age, the entire lay of the land changed, and whole areas of continents stopped existing, basically. Wow, it's this whole thing about the geography. Okay, that's a little boring. It's a whole page just about the geography and like where the different people settled their new towns. Elsewhere in Middle-earth, there was peace for many years, and the lands were for the most part savage and desolate, save only where people of Beliaran came. Many elves dwelt there, indeed, as they had dwelt through the countless years, wandering free in the wide lands, far from the sea. But they were Avani, to whom the deeds of Beliaran were but a rumor, and Valinor only a distant name. And in the south, and in the further east, men multiplied, and most of them turned to evil, for Sauron was at work. Seeing the desolation of the world, Sauron said in his heart that the Valar, having overthrown Morgoth, had again forgotten Middle-earth, and his pride grew apace. He looked with hatred on the Eldar, and feared the men of Númenor, who came back at whiles in their ships to the shores of Middle-earth. Before long, he dissembled his mind and concealed his dark design that he shaped in his heart. Men he found the easiest to sway of all the people of earth, but he sought to persuade the elves to his service, for he knew that the firstborn had the greater power, and he went far and wide among them, and his hue was still that of one both fair and wise. See what's happening now? Only to Lindon he did not come, for Gil-galad and Elrond doubted him, and his fair seeming, and though they knew not who in truth he was, they would not admit him to that land. But elsewhere the elves received him gladly, and few among them hearkened to the messengers from Lindon bidding them beware, for Sauron took to himself the name Anatar, the Lord of Gifts, and they had at first much profit from his friendship. And he said to them, Alas, for the weakness of the great, for a mighty king, Gilgalad, and wise in all the lore is Master Elrond, and yet they will not aid me in my labors. Can it be that they do not desire to see other lands become as blissful as their own? But wherefore should Middle-earth remain forever desolate and dark, whereas the elves could make it as fair as Erisea, nay, even as Valinor? And since you have not returned thither as you might, I perceive that you love this Middle-earth, as do I. And is it not then our task to labor together for its enrichment, and all for the raising of all elfin kindreds that wander here untaught to its height of power and knowledge, which those have who are beyond the sea. Anatar, the Lord of Gifts. All right. I think I'm over it right now. Oh, but wait, he starts making the rings. Okay, now I gotta stop. That's enough. You gotta read it yourself. All right, hey Nick, but how do you feel? I think I was gonna end the stream like a half hour ago, but instead I read a whole bunch of the Silmarillion to you. Is that better than me ending the stream? Was it a joke? I know there was a part of me that really wanted to read it. I just don't have the time or energy or ultimately the interest. And my throat's starting to get a little dry. But I guess it's run its course, Nick. I'm surprised it still says there's 7 people in here. What the hell? Maybe everyone fell unconscious. Alright guys, I'm really gonna leave now. It's 9:40. If you read the books on stream, you'd probably listen. Can you sharpen your sword a bit more? My game crashed. Maybe it's because I didn't sharpen my sword enough. Oh, no lullaby. Alright, fair enough. Go to sleep and good night. Your eyes are getting so heavy. Go to sleep now. Brad Pitcher, Ali Hernandez, Nixie. Go to sleep. I'll be waiting for you in your dreams.